Welcome back to my channel, Necro Nerds. Today I have another mostly kitchen item Temu haul. Quickly, I want to shout out my 10 new subscribers. Welcome. I know that's not the biggest thing in YouTube world, but it's a big deal to me. I'm a small potatoes channel, and I really appreciate you being here. So thank you, and welcome to the insanity. First I have these, the vegetable savers. You've seen these all over the place. There's only 2 of us, so being able to save half a tomato, half an avocado without having to play around with saran wrap helps me out a lot. The plastic membranes on the tops of these seem pretty stretchy, so I have pretty high hopes for these. I haven't had a chance to use them yet, but once I do, maybe I'll make a short or something, and we'll give a freshness test on like an avocado or something. And anyway, here's the listing. This is supposed to go on top of boiling pots to keep them from boiling over. That's usually not a problem for me, but I was watching the video for this on Temu, and they had set this on top of cooking rice and used it to steam bao buns. So that was kind of my deciding factor to go ahead and get this. Obviously, the insurance policy about having things boil over, especially during Thanksgiving and stuff like that, is great. But I did get this just to be lazy and be able to steam buns on top of cooking rice. So I haven't used it yet. I'll make a short when I do use it, and we will steam some bao buns in the near future. And before you judge me for the amounts of Hello Kitty items you're about to see, keep in mind that Hello Kitty and I are actually the same age. We've been together my whole entire life, and we are both literally in the bingo grandma years. So judge me about Hello Kitty at your own risk. I want to use this for not just cakes, but I'm thinking maybe filled candies. Craft ideas, but if I use something like this for crafts, I will buy a separate one for non-food craft projects. But anyway, this is cute as hell, and I'm really glad I have it. I might get brave and try to use these molds to make mochi, but we'll see. That's a challenge for way down the road, but I have lots of ideas for this little pan. These knives will go nicely with my Hello Kitty cake pan. Also, they are replacing the ones I've had for years and years. I had versions of these I bought at everything 99 cents. I have the cleaver piece left. The other ones, I mean, they held up. I just recently got rid of them, and I only got rid of them because they just wouldn't sharpen anymore. But I still have that, even though the Hello Kitty base is faded. See? But I'm hoping these hold up. I spent a little more on these than I did back in the day, but if the 99-cent cleaver's still holding up, I have high hopes for these knives. And I'm fairly certain they are made by the same manufacturer. They look just too much alike. Reusable, washable food saver bags with labels and a little stand to dry them, because you cannot put these in the dishwasher, but that's fine. I have a whole bunch more of these. I love them. I use them not just for food. We put camera equipment in them to keep it from getting wet or dirty, things like that. I organize beads and craft supplies, so I have a bunch of these, but I never got the ones with the label or the little stand to dry them. And when I ordered these, I had ordered just the bag, so this was like a little extra surprise, and I'm pretty happy about it. These bags seal up nice, but you cannot microwave them, and you cannot put them in the dishwasher. That's not a big deal for me at all. So I have tons of these, different sizes. I don't mind that I have to hand wash these, and I really only use my microwave to heat up tea or leftovers once in a while. I honestly don't use it much, so not a big deal, and these come at a great price. Tacky fingernails. I can't live without long tacky fingernails. If you know me in real life, you know I've been that way for a long time. These are not practical, but I will say they are pretty damn strong because I can wear these 4 or 5 days doing everything I do around the house, and I live in the country, so animals, chores, factor that all in, and I can still go about 5 days before I start really breaking the tips off of these, but eventually I always end up breaking the tips, so keep that in mind. If you don't do all those things like I do, or if you just want to use the temporary sticky tabs and then take these off when you're done wearing them, that's probably the better idea. But I don't do that. Here is another equally tacky set of nails, but these are in spring colors. Also, the non-practical long pointy nail. But I do like these, so it is what it is. Practical length nails. Kind of St. Patrick's Day theme. I liked the mushrooms. However, these are not tacky enough for me, so I will probably glue on some extra tchotchkes on these when I get ready to wear them. But they are a really pretty color. They are an incredible price. There's all kinds of little prints on these. And literally, these are the practical, reasonable length nails, like office appropriate, which I am not these days, and I have no intention of ever being again. But these are cute. I will, like I said, add some tackiness to them because I'm me. I like these nails. They are a little bit shorter than the usual obnoxiously long pointy ones. These are still pretty long and pretty pointy, but they're a bit shorter, so I'll see if I can manage to get away with wearing these longer before I start breaking the tips. And full disclosure, you're not supposed to use these tips as like tools, but I specifically put them on my hands all the time so that I can use them as tools, which is not what you're supposed to be doing. So please keep that in mind. I thought these would be nice for spring. I do have some outfits these will match, and I don't really get into springy pastel colors, but I do like the green with the black and the peach, so I can do this form of spring, I guess. Weird spring. Get ready for it, Necro Nerds. The 80s are back. If you knew me in real life, I had tons of watch rings. Never one that faced sideways, but I'm finding that as I go through the day and my watch hand is busy doing other things, it's kind of convenient just to look at my finger. I know that sounds weird, and it looks weird that it's sideways, but just the way I go about my day, God, this sounds stupid, just to be able to look at my finger and see what time it is and have that setting sideways actually works out well. Even though aesthetically it does kind of bug me, I still recommend it. I have this Hello Kitty bento box. We're getting into a really busy season where I've been trying to eat better, so I'm not doing fast food and such. So if I'm going to the studio or if I'm out filming, I can actually pack myself a decent lunch, some healthy snacks, and have it all in one vessel. I like that the inner bowls are metal instead of plastic. And I like that the top, that little flap you see on the top of the lid, I guess you call it, lets pressure off. So if I put something hot in there and it creates a suction, that will unsuck the suction. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, it's not super expensive, but for the price I paid, I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty decent quality. It'll definitely get used. The serving size are perfect. If this works out as well as I think it's going to, I might try to get these in some different designs. It snaps back together pretty easy. It just looks terrible because I'm trying to do it one-handed. And here's the little tab to pull so it lets off steam off of your hot food before you open it. Yeah, so that ends today's little Temu haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.